The man was sitting on the ground with a pair of scimitars on his back and was waiting for the target to approach. He slowly pulled out the scimitar and ready to fight. Suddenly he rolled his eyes. Then he rushed towards the target with amazing speed. The enemy and the chariot were instantly cut in half by him. The enemy quickly shot at him, but could not see him at all. Khan's stealth and teleportation speed was fast. He easily avoids all attacks. He killed all the enemies with a single flash move. That's when I found him. Is also a mutant. He can control rocks as weapons or arm himself with rocks to avoid any damage. Because he received a mission from the Ministry of Defense to invite Khan to fight against Drive. Uretov. Uretov is a private researcher of mutants to give humans superpowers. Unexpectedly, the Ministry of Defense found out. The doctor tried to escape. He planted a bomb in the lab, but the chemicals released from the lab explosion changed his genes. Uretov then gained the ability to control machinery with his mind. The Defense Department had to find a mutant to save the world in order to destroy Uretov. They went deep into the jungle and walked into a wooden house. However, he was punched out. Then a half-human, half-bear rushed out. He is the third mutant. Ursus saw his former comrades and removed the hostility. He has two forms of human and bear and can switch at will. A beautiful woman in the circus is performing a dive. She leaps from a high platform. Her body becomes transparent after she comes out of the pool. Cindy is the fourth mutant to have the ability to become invisible. She can also control her body temperature with her mind. Khan found her while she was removing her makeup, but she had already lost her memory, so she fought with Khan. Luckily, Ursus showed up and told her the truth. According to the defense agency's investigation, they had a lock on Uretov's location. The four of them soon arrived at Uretov's base. Senia used her stealth skills to infiltrate the base first. She thought that the enemy could not see her, but she was already recognized by the enemies. The enemy broke the liquid nitrogen pipe. Senia was frouncing before she could escape. She was instantly turned into an ice sculpture. Khan strolled in with the swords in his hands. He rolls his eyes and rushes towards the enemy. He used the speed of instant movement to quickly solve the enemy in front of him. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. Khan was hit by a shot of anesthesia. He could only fall to the ground. Ursus began to turn black around his eyes. His palms begin to thicken and his body swells. He turns into a bear and starts punching. His method of combat is to attack with great force. However, he was unfortunately caught in an iron net. The net became tighter and tighter. Eventually, the net forced him back into human form, or was able to control the rocks and knock down the enemies around him. He used the rocks to turn into an unstoppable stone man. He then wiped out the enemies around him with a brutal punch. However, Uretov appeared out of nowhere. He defended himself against her oncoming attack. Then he smashed her stone armor with a single punch. Clearly they were no match for Uretov. The four are trapped in a lab by Uretov. Uretov persuades the four mutants to cooperate with him and gives them 24 hours to think about it. Uretov is in control of a tank battle group. The regular forces are powerless against him. They wreak havoc across the country and search for the resources they need. He was building a signal tower to connect to communication satellites to control the world's mechanical equipment. For the purpose of world domination, the military sent fighter jets to try to blow up the tower. However, Uretov was prepared. The tower was equipped with an electromagnetic shield and spider tanks. The anti-aircraft shells destroyed all the fighters. At this time, Mayor Elena also led the troops to rescue the four trapped mutants. They summed up the reasons for their last failure. The Ministry of Defense has developed a suit of armor for them to enhance their defense. Against the rock armor, he can use the rocks to attack at any time and connect them together to turn them into weapons. A long whip with high volts of electricity can be very deadly. Khan has acquired armor that enhances his defense against all physical attacks. The armor is equipped with a wire rope that can be fired. This does not affect the speed of his teleportation in any way. Senia's armor is equipped with highly sensitive sensors. She can be invisible at any time. She can invisibilize anything she touches by simply craning her neck. Ursus gets a Gatling machine gun. It is connected to his nervous system so that he can attack automatically at will. He also learns a second transformation. The four of them have trained hard. Not only did they improve their combat skills, they also improved their teamwork. A new battle is about to begin. Uretov has successfully connected to the satellite. They only had 1 hour left to stop him. They decided to divide the attack in 3 directions. Khan was on a plane ready to support them, or attack from the underground, and quickly clear the enemy. Ursus and Senia attacked from the ground. but there were too many enemies. Xenia is knocked out of his original form and can't transform. Ursus transformed a second time to protect Xenia. Then his combat power increased dramatically and easily eliminated the enemies on the ground. The three of them reached the beam leading to the signal tower, but were fired at by the enemy, or blocked with his rock shield. But Ursus was unfortunately shot. He was hanging in midair. At that moment, Kong leaps into the air and shoots a wire rope to cut the enemy beam. He managed to save his teammate. They entered the tower. Xenia uses her ability to control her body temperature to short out the motor and destroy the electromagnetic shield. The four soon reach the top of the tower and try to stop drive. Uretov stunned Ursus with a single electric shock. Khan's instant movement was also seen by Uretov, or successfully trapped Uretov with the help of Xenia, just as Khan drew his scimitar and rolled his eyes. He was ready to attack. Uretov breaks free from the whip rope. Ursus transformed twice and pounced on Uretov, but he is knocked down with a punch. Khan sees the situation and throws his weapon and hangs onto the plane. He moves quickly to tie the rope for his teammates. They escape with the plane and end up in the water. The military also fires missiles to try to destroy Uretov. However, the missiles were easily controlled by Uretov and exploded in the air. That's when Mayor Elena found them and told them the secret of energy fusion. If the fusion fails, they will all die. However, the four decided to try. They pass the energy tour to converge. He then sends a huge ball of energy that destroys the entire building. The satellite stopped working. Uretov also fell into the rubble with the tower. You can subscribe and leave comments if you have any ideas. Thanks for watching. See you next time.